coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Yeah, it was definitely going down. So we was gonna see what was going on. You know, like I say, he said he was a hellraiser, and he leading the troops. So it was already set in stone, man. It was going down. They didn't know, and it won't my position. That's like I say in the penitentiary. Loose lips sink ships. You know, it ain't my position to say nothing to him. Now, had he been, you know, my road dog, my partner or something, man, my brother, I'm gonna let him know, look, man, we gotta be prepared when we go to this gym, man, to get it, you know, this man, y'all plotting on these dudes plotting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I won't in it. You know what I'm saying? I won't in it. I was just there by circumstances. You understand? And then, like I say, we won't tight like that. He had already displayed to me, you know, where he was coming from. I already know what he affiliated with. It ain't my business. But I was glad that, like nephew, you know, I was standing to put me on point. Because a lot of times, dudes will, if you in the cell with somebody, they gonna associate. They know that he a gang member, but at the same time, I'm in the cell with him. So if they targeting them or him, they might target me. So this is what the pull up was to put me on point. But he also assured me, let them know they know you ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? They know you ain't got nothing to do with it. But also, you know, if you go, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going in there anyway too. Like I say, not just because I got my program that I'm trying to stay with and ain't let nothing disturb me, but also I got to make sure outstanding don't get into nothing. Because if he get into something, then I'm gonna get into something. Plus, on top of that, it's his salad that's gonna get in something. So I don't really know if he gonna help his salad. And then somebody might come at him. So these are all the dynamics that you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go anyway, just if nothing else, to make sure he good. You understand? Cause I ain't want to see nothing happen to Young, cause I like Young. Young was cool with me. So it was crazy. But I know now it's going down. I'm intense. I got my joint. Then you got to also factor in this too. See, these are dynamics y'all may not know. And then you got to get down there with your Bethlehem, and then you got to get rid of it. Because if something pop off, they gonna go real hard on you coming out of there and make sure, you know, so you gonna have to discard that. You gonna have to get rid of it, and then you gonna have to try to get you another one because if you get caught with it coming out there, they gonna assume you with this, you with that, whether they saw you or you late. You super late. You leaving here going to red eye. You gonna be up there for a while in the washing machine, and they gonna dry you out, send you back down here. You gonna be there for a couple more years, and you make one more mistake, they gonna send you back up. You gonna stay in the washing machine. You know, so all of this stuff going on in the penitentiary, man. These is little necessities, little intricacies that you got to know about in order to survive in the penitentiary. Now, see, they deep in the game, but they got the rules missing. You understand? They think they hunting somebody, and they don't realize they being hunted. You understand what I'm saying? They thinking they the hunters, but they being hunted, and they don't even know it. They thinking because they got a group, they got a gang that they can move on these dudes. Or I'm gonna straighten a couple of these dudes on the court. We gonna get them straight. Woo, woo, woo. Nah, man, them dudes has got a mob too, and they done already said, nah, they ain't tolerating what y'all doing, and they already planning on setting the example on y'all. So they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? This is the art of war, man. You know, and then like I tell y'all all the time, ain't no rules in war. Just like you ain't never seen a lion say, "Oh, I'm getting ready to jump out and get this gazelle. Maybe I need to let the gazelle know that, hey, look, I'm beefing with you, man. I'm trying to get you when I see you." Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He gonna sneak attack because he gonna secure the victory, and that's all that matters in war. Victory. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Anything else is uncivilized. So I know what's going on. I know the play. So I'm prepared for whatever. So we get down to the gym. They call the gym. Get down to the gym. You understand me? He in there calling shots, telling the dude, hey, look, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure you get your belly up. Make sure your belly on deck. Make belly. They use the word B in place of all C words. He telling me his selling. Yeah, make sure your belly on deck. You know, he doing too much. He talking. He really alerting them and even probably agitating them more. He just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to, impose his authority to let people know, like, hey, whoop, 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 whoop. So we get down there, I can see what's going on. I see the intensity. I can smell it. I can taste it. You know, I've been around it before. I know how it goes down. I'm like, yeah, something definitely gonna pop off. And sure enough, so I get myself in a little good corner where I can see everything, and I get my back to the wall, and I know what's going on. I can see outstanding. I know where he at. I know what's going on. So dudes don't even go play basketball off the rip. Which, if you know penitentiary rules, you know something going on, because that's what we go down there for. So ain't nobody lining up shooting, trying to get a squad while we got this hour and a half down here, and everybody just walking around, walking laps, talking on the basketball court. Couple dudes out there just shooting around. Ain't nobody playing no ball. Bloom, 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 bloom. Alarm supposed to be going off in your head if you know where you at. Something ain't right. Cause we go down the gym, man, dudes be ready to fight because they can't try to get on the court so fast, trying to shoot so they can pick a team, so make sure they get a run. This happens every gym because we don't get that much rec. So this happens every gym, and dudes need to know that if something ain't there, then something is amiss. But everybody walking around, lollygagging, talking, boom. And everybody thinking they gonna talk it out. Now, I spoke about this in one of these other videos. So as they going around and going around, now I'm watching everything. I'm on, boom, boom, boom. I'm watching everything. I'm over here exercising, but I'm watching everything that move. So as dude coming around, the two dudes that initially had the beef, the blood dude and the Richmond dude, they walk past each other. They going around laps. They come back around. They walk past each other. When they walk past this time, dude just haul off and hit it. Caught him right in the jaw. Bam! So boom, he fall back and they start scrapping. Bam, bam, boom, they swinging at each other. Then you see other dudes moving towards it like they going to help, the blood dudes. Then you see the Richmond dudes come out of their bag and them Bethlehams come out. Hey, and dudes, oh wow, yeah, then they pull it out. So it's chaos up in this joint now. So I'm over here and I'm looking and I'm saying, oh my goodness, it's going down. So you got dudes fighting. You got dudes chasing each other with the Bethlehem. You got dudes getting hit. It's going crazy up in this piece. And I'm looking and seeing where my celly. I see him. He fighting the dude though. He fighting. He fighting. He got his little poker out trying to do something. So the jump is pure chaos. But now it's creating so much noise and so much skip, skip, skip. The people in the tower heard. So they come running over there and they see what's going on. Then they hit the alarm. Bam, bam, everybody get down. Everybody get down. Blow! Shoot the shot, right? Then he calling for the cavalry. So now they all going around, they running around. Some of them still fighting. They try, you got to be on point. You faced with two different threats. They might shoot you, or if you turn your head, you might get hit, you might get stabbed. So what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna stop? You gonna get hit? You gonna get shot? All of this is in play now. Everybody else, they telling them, get on the ground, get on the ground. So if you don't get down and lay down like that, even if you ain't got nothing to do with it, and you just standing over there in your corner on your spot, and you got to stand up to make sure nobody run on you, you might get shot. You might get shot. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine being in this small room the size of a basketball court with a little bit of extra space for sidelines or whatever, and everybody in here is running around fighting. Knives is in effect. Dudes is fighting. Dudes on the floor. Dudes standing up fighting. Dudes is getting stabbed. Dudes is running. And you over here and you ain't got nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? This is what's going on. This is the chaos, right? So you got to look and pay attention to everything. Now, if you get down on the ground, you still got to be up, looking up and seeing what's around you. What's going on? Somebody beefing with you? Is somebody going to try to stomp you out while you're on the ground? Is a fight going to spill over on top? All of this. So it's pure chaos, mad chaos. Then they bust the gun again. Blah! You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, the side doors and stuff open. Then the dogs get ready to come running in. So, no. Before that, they said, get down. We're not going to tell you no more. So, boom. Dudes started laying down. There was more people laying down than it was standing up. It was a couple, but they was over there fighting where the gun can't aim down there. So it's just only a couple, but most people laying down. I peep my celly. He over there, he laying down. So now almost everybody done laid down. So then when the people got the gun on, laying down. So the people coming, they know everybody knows that the cavalry coming. So when everybody laying down, two other dudes got up, they started rumbling a little bit. So my celly jump up and run over there like he gonna get in it. Man, this big joker from Richmond jumped up and caught him. Boom! boom, he go down. Then he try to get a fight back. Man, the big dude was dog walking him. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they fighting now, and they moving close to where the door at, and the doors bust open. And here come the cavalry with the dogs, some more guns, and everything. Man, the dog start grabbing all on his leg and all. I'm like, oh my goodness. So it was just mad chaos in there, man. They start coming in there, once they get in there, they already racist. They already got the upper hand. They got the dogs. They got the guns. They got the numbers. We on the ground. So they start handling dudes, talking they talk, getting dudes out, roughing them up, putting the cuffs on them, ushering them on out of there, locking dudes up left and right. You know what I'm saying? People in the tower pointing out who was involved, da 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 da, woo 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 woo. Might have got some people that weren't involved, you know what I'm saying? Got most of them that was. So boom. Everybody else, they line us up, man, get us back to the block, lock us in our cell, this, that, and the third. So we locked in. It's crazy. All that just popped off. It was crazy. I'm talking through outstanding through the vent, because he got back, he's safe. You know what I'm saying? I got back, I'm safe. My celly gone. You know what I'm saying? His celly gone. So we talking through the vent, man. That was crazy. He said, I told you it was going down. I told you. I said, you told me it was going down, and it went down. You know what I'm saying? So it just was a wild situation. It's one of them Jones. But, go back to Hellraiser. Say you're Hellraiser. You know what I'm saying? And I think when he jumped up and he was trying to show his team that I'm the leader. It ain't over till I say it's over. But he caught the worst end of that. He caught the worst end of it. You know what I'm saying? He caught the worst end of it for sure. And I believe, like I said, he got bit. You know what I'm saying? Besides them, bang, 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 because Big Boy was dropping them Jones on him. You did? So, anyway, I can remember, like, days or something later when they let us out, right? And, the people came to get his property. I packed up all his property. Everything he owned was bagged up and sent to him, right? And I can remember probably like a week later, one of the blood dudes come talking to me, telling me some, hey man, wanted me to holler at you, OG. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yo man, I heard from Razor, right? He said that, he ain't get, some of his. I said, man, listen here, let me tell you something. Everything that he had in that cell that belonged to him, he got it. If it's gone, the police took it. I ain't got nothing from him. I don't take nothing from nobody. Don't ask me about that no more. And you can go tell the rest of your buddies. Don't come ask me about nothing. He ain't got this and he ain't got that. And I tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, he wrote me a case saying, I should told me to ask you. Tell him, I said, don't ask me that. He was in the cell with me. He should know better. Don't ask me none of that. If he took some, the police got it. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. So these are the things. So I remember that had me paranoid then, because I'm thinking the rest of the little bloods in there, he's so embarrassed, and then he might feel, in retrospect, looking back, he might feel some type of way, because even though I don't know why he would expect it, but because I didn't help. I'm not gonna help. That's not my business. You know what I'm saying? Not my business. I ain't in no gang. I ain't in none of that. Me and you ain't in there butted up or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That may have been why he sent that little word out there. I don't know. You can't really understand the psyche of another man, or what he think, or why he do what he do. But he knew there was some bull, But then again, I don't know, because remember I said I had Disco. They gave away some of his property. They try to sell his TV. They could have did that, because they don't care nothing about you. And then they lazy and they don't know how to work. They don't know how to really write. They probably can't even spell headphones. So they probably throw them in the trash, because half of them up there uneducated. They can't write. So anything that they got to put on paper, they do anything to avoid it. That's why they ain't like taking grievances and all this. I had to figure that out too, because they can't read it. You could write a grievance and give it to them and tell them, turn in, and they look at them, who is this about? You can't read it? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was, but I know it had me on alert. But I won't trip, because, like I say, playing with me up there won't good, man. Because I'm really trying to get up off of his joint, and I really know what's gonna happen to me if I get into something. I know how bad it's gonna set me back, especially since I had you know what I'm saying, experienced this seeing the things I had seen up here already. Oh no, I won't try. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I won't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, get caught up here. I won't trying to let these police do nothing to me. So I had a different type of mindset, and I was praying that ain't nobody mess with me, man. I was really praying that because, like I say, up there, once you get them cuffs on, man, them people do whatever they want to do to you. You might get to fighting or something, then you put the cuffs on, they take you back there. They might whoop you while you got the handcuffs on just because they can. Just because they can. So, yeah, man. So I was on high alert, man, letting them know, like, look, don't pull up on me with none of that, you know, keeping nobody's stuff, man. What's wrong with you? What I look like? You know what I'm saying? And I had a thing with him after that because I'm saying if I see him again, that's the first thing I'm gonna ask. What you send them dudes to me for? Talking about, you know, you ain't get all your property, like you insinuating that I kept some of your stuff. What you think I'm gonna keep? Them funky fish steaks you eat every day? You know what I'm saying? You know, so it was a wild situation. But these are penitentiary situations. These are things you got to deal with whether you want to or not. Because that's how it goes down in the penitentiary. But sometimes, like I say, like Hellraiser, he thought he was hunting, but he was actually being hunted. They definitely was gonna get you off the rip because you the one calling the shots. They knew that them dudes was plotting, and then you have defectors. You might have a blood dude in the cell with a Richmond dude, but he might be the weakest nigga. He might have told him, "Yeah, man, we gonna, hey, man, they talk about doing something to y'all tomorrow, but they ain't with that." Or woo woo woo. And he might have went and let the Richmond dudes know. Either way, we don't know what went on behind closed doors, what was really being said, but we only know the end result of what happened. But I just was privy to know that from both sides because I knew the blood dudes because he was in the cell with me, the head shot caller. He plotting to pull up on them dudes. I knew the other side because I was standing let me know the Richmond dudes already gonna make a move. You ain't got to pull up, they pulling up first. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that be going on, man, that the dudes don't be hip to, man. There's a lot of times these things could get a lot ugly because you got to think, man, we ain't on the compound where they got the gun, where they got the dogs, that thing would have shook out a whole lot worse. Some dudes probably would have lost their life. At minimum, got, you know, hit up so bad that they would have been scarred for life. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing about that is that they gonna respond as soon as they can because they just want to shoot you anyway. They want to shoot you. They ain't, you know, they want to put that. So that's the only thing, man. So it saves some people, but it hurts some people too because, like I say, either way, you gonna get hit, you gonna get hurt because you talking about I'm fighting somebody and I can't take my eye off him because he might stab me, and then I can't watch my back and I might get shot. This is what you up against. This is what you up against when you at these supermax. So, you know, you gotta pick your poison, man. But yeah, but anyway, man, he said he was a hellraiser, and I'm quite sure he was. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't take nothing from him. He did, you know, the best that he could do. And I just knew his leadership skills was in question because I was in the cell with him. I knew he won't keeping it 100 with his people, and I know his people would do whatever he say do. You know what I'm saying? And that includes get some more time because if he had told him to go get the police, they'd have went and got the police because they ain't got no other option. This is what you got to do when you in these games and there and you being, you know, led by the shot caller or the boss or the highest rank. This is what you got to do. It's what they tell you to do. You know, so that's why it's best to go dolo, man, solo, on your own. God in the squad. Anything else is uncivilized, in my opinion. But anyway, man, I just wanted to drop that on y'all, man. I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, man. If you were at this meet and greet, I don't know when it's coming out. If you at it, if it's during the time of the meet and greet right now and you ain't there, shame on you. If you was there, you know you had a good time. Yeah, salute, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. TBP Nation, stand up, man. 2025, we going to be all the way live. We need 200K. Can't get it without you, man. Stand up, salute, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Hey, duck them hooks, man. They get faster and faster, man. And don't end up in the penitentiary. Anything can happen. I promise you it can. We out.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.